Hello friends, welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures, and it is my June book haul part 2. I have a couple sequels. We have some manga sequels. I'm excited. I have more books from Scribbles Bookshop. Here is their information. I love this independent bookshop. You can do like payment plans with them, and I kind of love doing that because it boosts my credit, but I also get a bunch of books signed from authors. I always kind of try to do 4 at a time, and then I don't buy until my entire payment is done from them. So here are some of, I'm going to start with those books first. I have The Hopeless Neuromantic by Shiloh Breyer, who said romance was dead. She raises hell, he raises the dead. What possibly could go wrong? What new recruit Hellspa takes on doomed missions that no other soldier wants. Life and death start to get a little complicated. Hellspa must escort Sycrus, a freshly handsome necromancer with the power to rise the dead, in an attempt to stop the undead army at the edge of the kingdom. Though no one thinks he will succeed, not even Sycrus. And secrets come out and the two grow closer. Will Sycrus and Hellspa's changing feelings for each other be enough to overcome the growing danger? Raise a glass, raise the dead, just don't raise your hopes. From debut author Shiloh Breyer comes a delightful new romantic fantasy series for fans of Gideon the Ninth, Long Live Evil, and assistant to the villain. See, and it comes with this packaging too, so it doesn't get the little like bumps and damage, so I actually really appreciate that. The next one I got is Please Don't Go by E. Salvador. I love this cover. Josephine Resines is trying to survive the weight of grief, like pretending her life hasn't come to a complete standstill. She doesn't know how to name what she's feeling or how to fix what's broken inside of her. All she knows is that staying afloat is getting harder by the day. Daniel Garcia looks like he has everything going for him. A gifted shortstop with a future everyone believes in. He carries himself with ease and charm and quite confidence. What no one sees is guilt and the loss he's been carrying since his brother's death. Grief he's learned to hide behind smiles and discipline. That is until he stumbles upon Josephina on Christmas Day, by the chance and at the wrong time, in a moment that has never meant to last, but some connections refuse to disappear. When their paths keep crossing, forgetting each other becomes impossible. Feelings surface, defenses falter. Being together starts to feel like relief. As they grow closer, they are forced to face the question neither of them is ready to answer. What happens when love arrives before healing does, and letting go just as terrifying as holding on? So it's really a pretty cover. I think the author has another one, and I'm actually really excited because if the shop stocks it, I want to get it. I have a cowboy romance, I believe, or firefighter. No, I think it's firefighter. Fragile Hopes, Harmony Hills, Book 1 by Lucina Coney. She's rebuilding her family. He's guarding his heart, neither expected to fall. After 3 years in the city, Ivy Farnsworth never expected to return to Harmony Hills as her brother's guardian at 26. Suddenly, she finds herself raising 16-year-old Joe, juggling 2 jobs, determined to give him the chance to chase his dream of becoming a pilot, even if it means putting her own on hold. The last thing Ivy needs is a distraction, especially Ford Hayes, the firefighter next door, weary and closed off after a messy divorce. Ford has no interest in giving love a second chance until Ivy's quick wit, quiet strength, and unwavering optimism begins to chip away at his walls. Ivy has spent her life taking care of everyone else, but Ford is the first to truly show up for her. As their friendship slowly develops into love, they must decide if they're willing to risk their hearts or if the weight of their past will keep them apart. The back is cute too. I love the little flowers. So I have From the Top Rope by Tamara Lemus, a wrestling with love novel. Amaya, in the world of pro wrestling, legacy is everything. Amaya Acosta knows the pressure of living up to the legacy. Her family is wrestling royalty. It's in her blood to be the best in the business. She dominates the ring, is used to being the woman to beat, which makes her the locker room's biggest target. And no one has a bigger target on Amaya's back than Raven. She's been her longtime rival, the only woman who's ever come too close to matching her. And there's a flutter in Amaya's stomach every time she's near her that she just can't shake off. They've never seen eye to eye. That is until a new female joins the main roster. Amaya's so close to breaking the record for the longest reigning EWC Women's Champion. With the title in jeopardy and Raven at risk of being pushed to the side, can they work together to make sure the newbie doesn't steal the spotlight? Raven. Raven's never had it easy, growing up with a mother who chooses addiction over being a parent. She's dumped into the foster system and learned to fight for everything she has. Trust, respect, and survival. Despite it all, she's working hard and made it onto the main roster at the EWC. The only thing standing between her and the title she's bled for, Amaya Acosta, EWC's golden child, a Nepo baby who has everything handed to her. Raven's been inches away from victory too many times. She thought this was finally her moment until a fresh-faced newcomer is interested to the EWC and transferred to ruin and threatens to ruin everything. She would be damned if someone wakes up, takes what's rightfully hers, not without a fight, even if it means teaming up with the one person she can't stand and maybe, just maybe, can't stop thinking about. I have, like I said in the last book haul, the first, I can actually read the description, The Never List by Jade Presley. It's funny how this one's like more purple and the sequel was more bronzy. The four princes of Loomis need a mate and everyone wants a chance, except for her. Threatened by invaders, the kingdom of Loomis is on the verge of chaos. No one can stop it unless the four immortal god princes find their mate and safeguard the throne of Loomis will fall. 5 women have tried, 5 have failed, and tonight the royal city, the princes need to find their chosen and hope she can survive the transformation that will make her immortal. Only Riley Gray wasn't supposed to be here. She snuck in for her own dark reasons, and now they've claimed her. They found their perfect match. Her, of course, they have no idea she's concealing a big secret enough to damn them all. The 4 princes have no choice. They'll use every delectable, wicked skill they have to make Riley fall for all of them, or watch their kingdom collapse. So it's a why choose, and I really like this. Look at that. That's cute. So I'm definitely excited about that. I'm so ecstatic for this one. House of the Beast by Michelle Wong. The sprayed edges. I don't know what it is, but I've been really liking the sprayed edges. The end paper under the dust jacket. Harper Voyager is killing it with the sprayed edges. All the publishing houses so far from every sprayed edge have been killing it, but they're going beyond this year with them. Oh, it's a fantasy debut. Born out of wedlock, shunned by society, Alma learned to make her peace with solitude so as long as she had her mother by her side. When her mother becomes gravely ill, Alma discovers a clue about her estranged father and writes a message begging for help. Little does she know that she's a bastard of House Avar, one of the 4 noble families that serves the gods and are embedded with powers, and her father is a vessel of the dreaded beast, the most frightening god of them all, a harbinger of death. In a desperate exchange for her mother's medicine, Alma agrees to sacrifice her left arm to the beast in a ceremony that will bind her forever to the house and its its deity. Regardless, her mother soon passes away, leaving Alma trapped within the Avery's grand estate, despised by her relatives and nothing but a pawn in her father's schemes. Now vengeance is the only thing that keeps Alma going. That and the strange connection she has with a god, a monster who's constantly by her side, an eldritch, who's taking the form of a beautiful prince with starlight hair, whom she only can see. He tells Alma that she's been chosen to bring change upon their world, and with his help, Alma plots a perilous journey to destroy the house that stole everything from her. I like this. A gripping fantasy novel by divine rituals, intense combat, twisted romance. House of the Beast is a tale of revenge, resilience, and the power of love to see us through darkness. I want to read this really soon. It's kind of perfect for a project I want to read. I have a sequel. I don't know if this is the final sequel, but I have To Flame a Wildflower by Sarah A. Parker, book 3. I have a debut. I don't know if it's a debut, but I have a new vampire romance, The Dampfire by Amy Penez. Don't bite, don't trust, don't fall for them. Will she be a tool or a blade? Corthine has spent a lifetime longing for excitement outside of her sleepy human village. As a Dampfire, born of a human mother and a vampire father, her unique abilities make her desired by those who lurk across the Fey line, the boundary that keeps the magical realm where vampires hold dominion in perpetual twilight to stay safe. She conceals her supernatural strike and taste for blood from her human neighbors. But when her yearning for excitement accidentally exposes her gift, she's captured to sell to the highest bidder. Terrified, she expects the worst, but rescue comes in the form of Vander, a handsome stranger who whisks her away from the auction stage and across the Fey line when he reveals himself to be a vampire knight of King Rasmir's court. Notorious for his cruelty, the deranged king is determined his rule to the furthest reaches, and Vander has been tasked with delivering Corthine to him. Now a pawn in the vampire court, Corthine learns that Rasmir intends to marry her off to the arrogant Prince Lorcan and exploit her daywalking abilities for his own gain. But the wedding isn't the only obstacle in her freedom. While Vander burns with dangerous charm, Lorcan watches her with hungry eyes, and both men claim they can help her if she can trust them. I have sequels from some manga series I have been collecting. Finally, I have volume 10 of The Remarried Empress. I have been waiting over a year for this volume, and I am so happy to have it. It will be on the July TBR. I already know, even though I haven't filmed that yet. And I have volume 4 of The Marriage of Convenience. I don't know why it's wrapped. I'm assuming the only reason that this is wrapped, any manga that has spicy scenes, they wrap them so children can't read them. Now we're down to the final 2 books. Vacation Ship. Oh my, this, I'm not saying that. I can't say that. By Daphne Ong and Donna, I can't say her last name either. Amor, Italy has been, Italian names. Amor, Italy has been a dream. Never mind the few minor hiccups. Like when I accidentally showed my cheeky, sorry to get interrupted. Like when I accidentally showed my cheeky tangas to the world, or the death-defying bus ride from Naples to Sorrentino, or getting in trouble with my on and off again boyfriend, but no one knows it yet, Wes. There also has been late night gelato with my best friend, skinny dipping in the Mediterranean, and the sweet and distractingly cute local boy who works at our B&B. It's impossible not to fall in love here, and maybe my turn is coming soon. XOXO Soraya. Or I'll look that up, but I think it's Soraya. then I did something I normally never do. I bought a slasher at Walmart. It is a Walmart exclusive, and it's like a VCR, and it's got sprayed edges, and it's really cute. 7 old friends reunite in a sleepy town of Cedar Lake at the remote cabin where the cult B movie slasher was filmed. Things have changed since high school. They're looking forward to a weekend to catch up, but when the night falls, a masked figure is spotted in the woods, and the reunion takes a deadly turn. Is someone trying to make their slasher experience as authentic as possible? I'm intrigued by this. I'm definitely trying to get this to my top of my TBR. So that is it for part 2 of June's book haul. If you've read any of these books, let me know. If you've read this one, I'd love to hear if you think I should put it at the top of my list, because I don't read thrillers as often, but this one looked really good, and it's by E.L. Chen. I forgot to say that. See you in the next video. Bye for now. And if you saw my gum, I'm sorry, my throat is so dry I had to have gum in my mouth.